Hello everyone and welcome to my yoga space. I'm Kelsey and I'll be guiding you through your flow today. This 30-minute yoga flow is designed to target your back, counteract what I'm doing right now, open up into your back muscles, strengthen your back, and build your flexibility. Let's get started. We'll begin today in child's pose. Take your knees wide, send your hips back over your heels, inch your fingertips forward as you ground your forehead into the earth. Let your fingertips curl as you relax your hands and forearms into the ground. Let your sits bones feel heavy as they reach towards the earth. Let your heart melt through your shoulders. Inhale, feel your belly expand against your thighs. Exhale, release with an open mouth. Inhale, feel air travel down your spine all the way to your tailbone. Exhale, feel it travel back up and out through your open mouth. Inhale, feel the back of your heart rise towards the ceiling. Exhale, let your heart melt down towards the floor. Breathe in through your nose, seal your lips. Breathe out through your nose. And continue to breathe just like this, in and out through your nose. This is your Ujjayi breath. Let this version of your breath carry you through your practice today. On your next inhale, walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Your hands can be next to each other. You can stack your left palm over your right to deepen your stretch. Let your left sits bone pull down towards the floor as you open up into your left side body. Breathe in. Breathe out, walk back through center all the way over to the left side. Keep your hands next to each other or stack your right palm over the left. Inhale into your right shoulder. Exhale, walk your hands back to center. Inhale, tuck your toes, look between your hands. Exhale to shift your weight forward, stack your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees, tabletop position. Press all 10 fingertips into the floor to fully activate both hands as they support the weight of your torso. Inhale, drop your belly button, lift your hips, lift your gaze, and send your hips back over your heels. Exhale, round and curl, tuck your chin, and stack your shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, drop your belly button, lift your tailbone, lift your gaze, send your hips back. Exhale, round and curl, stack your shoulders over your wrists, reach forward. This is your waving cat-cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round and curl, cat. Inhale, send your hips back, arch through your back. Exhale, curve through your back as you step forward. Last time here, inhale. Exhale, round and curve forward. Return back to your neutral tabletop position. Breathe in, reach your right fingertips forward, stamp your left heel behind you, bird dog. Breathe out, hug your right elbow in towards your left knee as you press down on your left hand. Inhale, lengthen away from you, lift your left heel 1 more inch. Exhale, round and curl, pull energy in towards you. Inhale, back into your length, find 1 more lift with your left heel. Exhale, round and curl in. Inhale, open out to bird dog. Exhale, bend your left knee, catch the outside of your left foot with your right hand. Send some energy from your left foot into your right hand to activate your left quad. Breathe into this heat building space. Inhale. Exhale, with care, release your foot, replace your right hand and left knee back to the floor. Inhale, extend your left fingertips forward, stamp your right heel back and square off your right toes. Exhale, kiss your left elbow to your right knee. Inhale, lengthen away, lift your right heel. Exhale, round and curve in. Inhale, lengthen up as you reach out. Exhale, really deepen your curve in your back. Inhale out to bird dog. Exhale, bend your right knee, catch the outside of your right foot with your left hand. Press the top of your right foot into your left hand. Inhale. Exhale, gently release your right foot back to tabletop position. Breathe in, tuck your toes. Breathe out, lift your hips up towards the ceiling, downward facing dog. Heel toe your feet to hips width distance or a little wider to create a little more space for your low back. Right here, find some gentle movement that feels good. You can pedal out your feet, take side bends through your torso, wag your tail. Find stillness. With your next inhale, rise to the balls of your feet, look between your hands. Exhale to ripple forward to the top of a plank. Feel your shoulders stack over your wrists. Send the heels of your hands into the floor. Feel the back of your heart lift up towards the ceiling as you puff up through your shoulders. Drop your hips in line with your shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out with your elbows by your sides, lower halfway. Inhale, lift your heart, up dog. Exhale, send your hips up towards the ceiling, downward facing dog. Have a full round of breath. Breathe in. Breathe out, let your heart melt through your shoulders. Inhale, float your right heel towards the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale, hug your right knee in towards your chest as you puff up through your shoulders. Inhale, bring your knee a little closer. Exhale, plant your foot between your hands. Inhale to lift your torso, lift your fingertips towards the ceiling, crescent lunge. Right here, find that all 10 toes face forward. You can widen your stance or take a soft bend into your back knee. And hug your inner thighs towards each other. This might lift your pelvis to activate your leg muscles. Inhale. Exhale, find a bind at your sacrum with your hands. Inhale, drop your knuckles towards the floor, lift your chin as you open up your throat and your heart. Feel your elbows pinch in towards each other. Breathe in, bring your gaze back to neutral. Breathe out, shift your weight forward to float your left foot, bound airplane. Square off your left hip to meet the right on the same plane. Take a soft bend in your right knee to support your balance. Inhale, release your bind, reach your fingertips in front of you, warrior three. Firm up into your right glute and right hamstring. Take a full body inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Feet are hips width distance. Inhale, bend your knees. Let your knees track out over your middle toes as you lift your heart, chair pose. Continue to breathe here. Tuck your tail to gather your core towards your low back and support your low back muscles. Inhale. Exhale, cactus your elbows, lift your gaze, back bend. Really feel all the space between your left and right elbow. Inhale, take your gaze back to the horizon, reach your fingertips high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway with a long back. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step or hop your feet back and flow through your vinyasa. Breathe in, back bend, up dog. Breathe out, send your hips towards the ceiling, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up your left foot, three-legged dog. Exhale, hug your knee in towards your heart. Breathe in, take your knee a little closer. Breathe out, plant your left foot between your hands. Inhale, gather everything towards your midline to lift your torso, crescent lunge. Stack your left knee over your left ankle as you deepen into your lunge. See if you can shift the heel of your right foot over the ball of your right foot. Inhale. Exhale, take a bind with your hands at your sacrum. Inhale, straighten your arms, lift your gaze. Breathe into all the space of the front side of your torso. And still feel that your hips are square here, so bump your right hip forward. Inhale, look back to the space in front of you. Exhale, shift your weight forward to float your right heel. Bound airplane. Firm your belly button towards your spine to activate your core. Inhale, reach your fingertips in front of you, warrior three. Strong back here. Feel your right heel lift up towards the ceiling to activate a little deeper. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fold forward. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heart, chair pose. Sink your hips a little deeper. Let your shoulders drop down your sides. Take a breath in. Breath out, widen your elbows, lift your gaze, back bend. Stay low through your chair. Inhale, reach back above you. Take your gaze back to neutral. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. The crown of your head reaches in front of you. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back. Take your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, send your hips high, downward facing dog. We'll flow this breath to movement 2 times. Inhale, lift your right heel. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, bind your hands at your sacrum. Inhale, drop your hands, lift your heart. Exhale, shift forward, float your left foot, bound airplane. Inhale, release your bind, reach in front of you. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heart, chair pose. Exhale, cactus your elbows. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway, soften the backs of your knees. Exhale, plant your hands. You can step or hop your feet back as you take your vinyasa. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Inhale, float your left heel. Exhale, with control, step your foot between your hands. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, bring your hands together behind you. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fix your eyes to a point in front of you to shift your weight forward and float your right heel. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, reach your fingertips high. Exhale, cactus your elbows, lift your gaze. Inhale, back to chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, lift halfway. Breathe out, plant your hands, step or hop your feet back. Your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog, really open up into your chest. Exhale, down dog, open up into your hips. Last time, breathe in, lift your right foot. Breathe out, step your right foot forward. Inhale, lift your heart, crescent lunge. Exhale, bind your hands at your sacrum. Inhale, lift your chin, lift your gaze. Exhale, shift forward, float your left heel. Inhale, release your bind, reach in front of you, warrior three. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heart, chair pose. Exhale, cactus your elbows. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, send your feet back, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift your left foot up. Breathe out, plant your foot forward. Inhale, lift your heart, crescent lunge. Exhale, join your hands behind you. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, shift forward, flow your right heel. Inhale, reach in front of you. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heart, chair pose. Exhale, cactus your elbows. Inhale, reach above you. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step or hop your feet back, and take your vinyasa. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Full cycle of breath here, inhale. Exhale, feel your heels drop a little closer to the floor. Inhale, lift up your right foot, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Inhale, lift your heart, crescent lunge. Exhale, widen into your right toes to shift your weight forward, float your left knee. Inhale, join your left knee to your right. Catch the inside of your left foot. Exhale, you can stay here in your quad stretch or press your left foot into your hand to lift up to dancer pose. Feel your left thigh hug in towards you. Fix your gaze at one point and continue that theme. Press your foot into your hand to build heat in your left quad. Inhale. Exhale, release your left foot. Stamp your left heel behind you as you reach both hands in front of you, warrior three. Inhale, bend your elbows, hug your knee in towards your elbows. Exhale, lengthen out, warrior three. Inhale, lift your left heel one more inch. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, lift up halfway. Breathe out, plant your hands, walk your feet back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push the floor away, downward facing dog. Breathe in, float your left foot. Breathe out, step your left foot forward. Inhale, gather to rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, rock your weight forward, float your right thigh. Breathe in, kiss your right knee to your left, catch the inside of your foot. Breathe out, stay here or press your foot into your hand to lift up, dancer pose. Feel your thighs parallel towards each other. Really breathe into your heart through the front and the back. Inhale. Exhale with control. You can do this. Release your right foot. Stamp your foot behind you to reach both hands in front of you, warrior three. Soften into your left knee. Inhale, bend your elbows in towards your right knee. Exhale, lengthen back out. Inhale one more time. Exhale, fold forward to release. Breathe in, lift halfway. Breathe out, fold forward, bend into your knees so much that your heels come off the floor. We'll take a toe stand here. Inhale, stack your heels over the balls of your feet. You can stay here, tent your fingertips. Float one hand or both for your balance. If your palms are pressed together here, send energy from your right hand to your left as a little hello to yourself. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach your fingertips forward. Drop your heels to guide yourself down to a seat. Keep your knees bent. Flip your palms up towards the ceiling as your fingertips reach forward. Inhale. Exhale. Hug your belly button towards your spine as you slowly lower one vertebra at a time. The back of your head is the last to arrive. Flip your palms down so they press into the floor and walk your heels in towards your hips. Inhale, tuck your tailbone towards you. Exhale to lift your hips all the way up, bridge pose. Stay active with your hands into the floor. Hug your inner thighs towards each other. Sense your breath in your low belly. Inhale, lift one more inch. Exhale, one vertebra at a time. Lower your hips back to the floor. We'll set up for another round. You can take bridge once again, or if you'd like to take wheel, flip your palms by your ears and press your hands into the floor. Inhale to energize. Exhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling, bridge or wheel pose. If you're in wheel, continue to hug your inner thighs towards each other. Breathe into the space of your low back, your lumbar spine. And support this arch with your breath. One more inhale. Exhale with control, lower all the way down. Breathe in, hug both knees in towards your armpits. Catch the outsides of your feet, happy baby pose. Take a few rocks from side to side. Let this feel really good on your low back. Inhale, hug your right knee towards you. Extend your left leg long, wind removing pose. Feel your low back stamp into the earth. And right here, let your breath begin to slow down. Return to a controlled pace. Inhale. Exhale, guide your right knee over to the left side as you open up your arms, supine twist. You can keep your neck neutral or drop your gaze over your right shoulder to deepen your twist. Let all of your bones and muscles feel heavy here, like you are part of the earth beneath you. In opposition to this heaviness, feel the light, feathery quality of your breath travel through your body. Inhale. Exhale, hug your right knee towards you. Send it long to meet your left leg. Breathe in, scoop your left knee up in towards your heart, wind removing pose. Feel all of your back stamp into the floor. Let your jaw soften. Breathe in. Breathe out, guide your left knee over to the right side as you open up your arms. Take the same gaze you had on the other side. Either keep your neck neutral or drop your head over your left shoulder. Let your eyes relax, whether your gaze just softens or you close them completely. And feel your breath, your life force energy travel through your body with ease. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left knee towards you, extend it long to meet your right leg. Let your arms drop by your sides, your palms flip up towards the ceiling. Let the muscles of your face completely relax, let your legs fall open. Take a big sip of air in. Longer breath out. Shavasana. You can stay here as long as you like. When you're ready to go about your day, invite small, gentle movements back into your body. We carry this energy you just cultivated with you.